Nothing like recording a video and finding out that the audio didn't record. Let's try this again. Hello, welcome back everyone to another episode of my big fat journey, where this week I pushed myself really hard. And side note, by the way, Cat's not going to show up because he already has milk. I pushed myself so hard this week though, it was terrible. Essentially, when I left off last week, I came to that realization that I had another, 12 pounds that I had to lose, and only a couple weeks left to do it. And I was very much concerned because I was like, can I make it? Is this still possible? And I was like, I need good weeks. I have to push myself hard. I have to reach this goal. If I do not reach this goal, I won't forgive myself for being this close and missing it by so little. So I pushed myself by exercising a little bit harder, mostly with work, because I pulled off 10.5 hours overtime, which was nice. And then I also cut down my portions a lot and cut all night snacking altogether. And with that, we were able to pull out a huge 4-pound loss, which was just amazing. It really was. It was so needed. It was so freaking needed. So the weight is now at 282.8 pounds with a total loss right now of 191.8 pounds. And somewhere along the line, the math went wrong, and I found this out. I was actually 0.2 pounds off. So that is why we are at 191.8, which only being 0.2 pounds off of math through a whole year of logging this stuff, I think a 0.2 error is fine. I just don't know when that happened. But we are only 8.2 pounds away. I mean, that's big. That's big. With only 4 weeks left to go, we have to average 2-pound loss per week, okay? The last time that I had a weight loss below 2 pounds was all the way back at April 11th, which, if I remember correctly, there was a cheat day around that time. I really, truly don't see any way that this is going to go badly. I think that we can do this, but I'm worried about it. I am insanely, incredibly worried that something wrong is going to happen. It's just a big concern. I don't want to miss it by so little. I don't want to get to that 198 mark and then lose it. That's not going to happen. I can't let that happen. I'm going to continue to push myself yet again just as hard this week. No slowing down, no cheating, nothing letting up, okay? And even my form of cheating right now, like if it isn't a cheat day, like my form of cheating is maybe like one of these guys, like before 7. Like it's one carb, 2 net carbs, and it's so small. I mean, it's not anything major, but I'm cutting so much out. I'm really hunkering down and pushing through to make this happen, because I've been boasting this for a little while now. Originally, the goal was going to be like 250 pounds, and then we got a little bit more realistic, went to 225, then we got a little bit more realistic, and then we got to 200. So even though 250 pounds is still where I would like to get to at some point, it's not the immediate concern because of where my skin is getting. My skin is definitely getting to a point of where if I proceed on at the rate that I am, I will not be happy with my appearance. I won't be happy with myself, and I won't be happy with what I've done. I'm still happy at this point, which is the important thing. I don't want to get to that point of where I turn and I go, what have I done? So we're going to go ahead and, like I said, take that break for a little while, just maintain, maybe have like a little bit of loss, or maybe I'll change my mind and I will get back on it and I'll be like, let's get back to that 250 mark. Time will tell where I go with this. But the idea of like actually being able to go out or participate in company picnics and stuff like that, and just like being able to be a part of normal life without the keto constraints all the time, it'll just be a nice change of pace. So I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to this vacation where I can try a lot of non-keto foods and just kind of be like, you deserve this. You deserve this a lot. And speaking of the stretching of the skin, I want to go ahead and mention the fact that I have chest hair popping out now. And I don't know how to feel about it. Because I don't know if it's because of like a different hormone level change, or if it's the fact that my skin was so stretched for so long that my hair follicles now can hold on to a hair, which I feel like is more probable. So it's going to be interesting monitoring it and seeing how far it spreads, because it starts like right about here, and now it's starting to spread this way across, and it's just fascinating. Stay tuned for more on my chest hair. But there wasn't really much else to report on this week. It was just an interesting week of just keeping myself so mentally focused on this. Would I have thought I could get myself to a mental state where I'm at right now? Hell no. The mental state that I'm at right now is great. It is absolutely amazing, because I can definitely tell myself that I don't need something, and if I can really truly justify having something in my system, which is great. At the same time, it is a mental battle, because there's still always that voice in my head going, come on, you know you want it. You know you want it. Just a little nibble won't hurt. And I gotta keep on just like taking the gun to its head, just being like, shut up. Because it needs to. Right now it needs to. But I still remember the days where like I would go down to Hostess Little Debbie aisle, and I'd get a box of Cosmic Brownies, take it home, and pretty much down the whole box in one night. Or when I'd have a drawer next to my desk that would be filled with freaking candies and whatnot, and now this drawer is... Well, this drawer is still filled with cereal from when I did my talk show. Gotta fix that, because none of that cereal is good, I guarantee you. Forgot that was in there. But, yeah. I know I can definitely have myself never get back to that point. I don't think my mind would let me get back to that point because of what I've done. I always look back to when I lost weight back in 7th or 8th grade. I think it was like 6th and 7th grade. But I had lost weight from 250 pounds down to getting down to 198. And I was so proud of myself and everything. I was like, I feel like I'm getting back to normal. Then I got back off of it and didn't care at all. Came back stronger than ever. It went up to about, I would say, 350 pounds at that point, probably by the time I graduated. And then college hit, and that took me all the way up to the almost 480 pound mark. I definitely can say I'm never going to get back to that point. And I think I found so many new foods that are nutritious and alternatives to regular foods, like going to George Hughes barbecue sauce instead of like a Sweet Baby Ray's, where you're getting good barbecue, but you're getting it at a fraction of the calories and fats. So I think this journey has done more for me than just the weight loss. It's also helped me mentally as well. And I can't wait till like I get to a point where I can start making videos covering what I've learned, so that way maybe I can continue inspiring the rest of the people who just still don't have that drive yet. They've watched me, but they don't have that drive yet to really truly do this. I want to get to a point where I can inform people enough to where they feel like they can do it, that anybody can do what I've been able to do. I want to make sure that everybody can understand that even though it's rough, it's possible. Because I went through my whole entire life thinking, I can't do that. I might as well just give up. It's too hard. I don't want to exercise. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But you can do it. And you can do it around your own schedule. You just have to figure out what's right for you, hunker down, get the right mindset, and do it. I definitely want to take what I've done and take it further, even after the journey comes to an end, which I don't think it ever really truly will come to an end. I am seriously happy with where I am at though right now. We're only 8.2 pounds away. We're gonna get there. We'll get there. But I think that's gonna do it for this week though, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys back here next week for another episode of my Big Fat Journey. Good night.